Did I nail it? I think so. Yeah. First try. Sometimes it takes 2 tries. So that's good. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday. Welcome to Starfield. Welcome to me starting late because, for some odd reason, Wednesday afternoons, my stomach does not do a good. I wish it did, but it does. Anyway, why are people talking about mucus? I see that we had a raid just moments ago from Golden VCR. All right, we got 1,000 bits from a little light ones to Space-Time. Gorilla Planet. Oh, from the Celestionorius. Did I nail that? I did. Celestionorius system. It's a rock planet. Sorry, most of the times the planets are like Alisteria 2. So to have a planet just called Gorilla Planet, that's great. Little light one, thank you. Thank you for contributing to space. Love and mucus? Love and fertility? Golden VCR says, I'm very sorry. Curtain anus? These are certainly something. Love and Fertility is the name of the tape. It was mostly about mucus. Oh. Yeah, this is fun fact, Steven invented space. That's true. I did. I invented space on September 1st. And I did it so Starfield would make sense. Because they had made this whole thing, and I was like, I better invent space. We're getting started on Christmas early. I don't have any of the songs, like, turned off. Because, like, well, you know, because that way, 1/12 out of the year, the songs are accurate. And that's fine. There's other alerts in here that are mucus-related. We had 23 months from Sage of Stars. 36 months from Never Challenge the Chat. Congratulations on the 3. Bella Bunny sends 500 bits and just writes mucus. With 2 tildes. Mucus. Bella Bunny also gifted a sub to Mucus Fever. Oh. And 22 months from Lola Loves Peaches. I Spy a Moose says, for those who don't know, uterus having people mucus, not nasal mucus. Yeah, I made that connection when there was also Love and Fertility, and I was like, Generally, fertility has very little to do with post-nasal drip. Like, I don't know. Maybe sex ed has changed. I'm sorry for what we've done to your life in stream. I would think that most people would agree that the inclusion of Alex and Haley in my life and therefore vlogs and streams has all been like a very positive thing. There's a lot of injection of comedy, which is great because we already have like the comedy, right? So we push the comedy more. Yeah, this is the 25 song. It's true. It's a net positive. Someone asked about date night. Date night went really well. I tried. It was Mal's turn because we take turns, like planning date night. Last night was Mal's turn, so we got in the car and she gave me the address and we went. And I had no idea what we were going to eat. And when we got there, it was an Ethiopian place. Neither of us have ever had Ethiopian food, so it was a very interesting, new, fun experience. Because traditionally you eat the food with, I mean, your hands, but there's this like spongy bread called injera, and you use the bread to like grab the vegetables or the meat or whatever. And like I didn't know anything about that. Like I don't know anything about Ethiopian culture, cuisine, so it was great. Injera is Injera. And a lot of the stuff we were eating was also like words I did not know. Because like when we were trying to figure out what to order, they had some platters. So they had a vegetable platter and a meat platter. So we got that. And, but like on the menu, it was like, it comes with these things. And like, they're all words I've never seen before, except for like collards. You know, on the vegetable platter, one of them was like collard greens. And, yeah, everything was delicious. There was a lot of lentils. There was one thing on the vegetable side that was very spicy. It was like red lentils. And Mao had one bite of that and was like, you finish this. But otherwise, everything was really good. So that was cool. It was a very interesting experience. I really enjoyed seven pepperoni. I don't know how many pepperonis Mao would have given it, but it was super good. On the last date night that we had, which was like right before Christmas. It was right before Christmas. I took us to a Laotian place because neither of us had ever had Laotian cuisine. So we've been kind of like trying different like cultures and different cuisines, and it's been very fun. Mao and I are both pretty not picky. There's a word for that. So we're very open to like trying new things, and yeah, that was good too. Yeah. Lenient? Yeah. I mean, the problem with the Laotian food is that there were peanuts in the food, and we were told like we can keep the peanuts out. And Mao's like, keep the peanuts out, but then there was definitely peanuts in it anyway. And Mao didn't realize that until the next day when she was super sick. But she did agree that the food was delicious. Adventurous. Yeah, that's a better word. Adventurous. So that was fun. I don't know what we'll do next. I guess next it'll be my turn. We didn't put another date night on the calendar, but we'll probably do that soon. We'll do it like this week. Probably do it like early February. We're trying to do like 2 a month. Yeah, Radio Jet says, that's bad though? Like people could be very allergic. You can't just oops your way out of that? I mean, correct. I don't have a disagreement with that. We had a server who like was very nice, but like just like a little ditzy, like just like not just a little bit. And like I got that impression, but we did try and make it like clear, like no peanuts. And she at the time was like, sure, absolutely, we can do that. That's no problem. But there were peanuts. There are definitely peanuts. Anyway, fortunately, Mal is intolerant and not allergic. But yeah, and that could have been very bad for someone else. But I also think if someone's super allergic, they may not even attempt to do Laotian in the first place because there's a lot of peanuts in that cuisine. That's also true. Haley says, depending on how sensitive she is, it could have been cross-contamination. I think it was just peanuts in it because the thing that we had was an appetizer. Because Mal's like entree didn't have peanuts. It wasn't in the dish. The appetizer did, and we asked them to remove it. But like when that came, like a few bites in, I was like, I think this tastes like peanuts. So I think it was just part of it. But it tasted good. Anyway, we'll be doubly mindful whenever we do future date nights and try to avoid those problems if we can. Okay. So we are space todding today. We are almost done with Space Todd. We finished up the Freestar quest line last week. And at this point, the only other quest line that I'm interested in, based on what Dan has told me and what some of you have told me, is the UC. So the UC is one of the factions in the game, and apparently the missions, the quests, are like very fun. So we're gonna start on that. Yeah, I don't think we're ever going to get back to Abe. I think Abe is gone. Like that's broken. That is very broken, along with a handful of other quests for this video game that has been out now for going on 5 months. So, you know, that's just like a normal thing, right? When you release a video game and they can't even do all the quests. That's fine. That's just like a normal... It's just a normal thing. Just a little whoopsie doodle. What is this? What? Sorry, I just opened Steam and I got an error message I've never seen before. What is happening? Okay. Hold on. Let me see if I can solve this. Oh, I think I see what happened. You know, I had talked about before where, these days, devs send out beta keys, and it's the same as a normal key, but they can revoke it at some point in the future because it's just for the purpose of, like, streaming or doing a beta test. I got one of those, and I think because I was in big picture mode didn't know how to show me that. So I needed to acknowledge this first and then go to big picture mode. They're like, hey, just want to let you know, you can no longer play ASMR food experience. And I'm like, okay. Sure. I know, it was my favorite video game. It's my favorite video game. Can't believe they've done this to me. I get so many keys. There are so many keys in my life. Let's turn off alerts and there we go. This should start working in a second. There it goes. Let me continue through this. One of the things I found, one fun little tidbit I found that caused me some mental anguish, is that this title screen music is in Content ID. No other part of Starfield is. But that is. And that has been a problem in like 2 different VODs. So if you ever watch a VOD and like that music is inexplicably missing from the VOD, it's because I had to cut it out because I upload like a 4-hour VOD, 3-hour VOD, and then like the whole thing is claimed because of 30 seconds of music. So fortunately, I record all of the stuff with the tracks are different, so I can take the music and keep my audio, my voice audio, and like just get rid of the music and still post it without anything like weird. So I'm glad that I do that, because if I didn't, it would be a very big pain. Okay, what am I doing? I'm encumbered. Okay, I should probably deal with that. Sam, are you holding anything of mine?
Any day you make it through, Share the wealth, right?
Let me see if I gave you anything to hold. No. I don't think so. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Got to admit,
All right, so I think what I'm going to do is before this episode gets started, what am I ever encumbered with? Because I sold a bunch of guns. Do I still have... Did I not sell enough guns? Why am I so heavy? I do have two 50 caliber guns. And I do have two of these. So wait, maybe it was a while ago I sold guns. Did I get new guns? Oh, that's true. Maybe this is stuff I got as a full ranger. Okay. All right. Okay. So here's what's going to happen. Before the episode gets started, to try and keep it as pared down as possible for YouTube, we should sell those extra guns, which I do now know where the gun shop is here.
If you're looking for a sidearm, I recommend Laredo's
I think.
firearm.
I vaguely remember. I can do this. It was this way. Right? It was this way. It was... Oh, God. No, it's towards the front of town. It's towards the front of town. Is this the front of town? Telling me to check the map is so triggering. Check the map. Just check the map. I remember where it is once I have my bearings.
Holy sh! I ain't never getting used to that.
This is the front of the city, I think. Once I find my way. Yeah, okay, here, this is the front of the city. It's to the left of the front of the city. Okay. Yeah, it's over here. All right. Running while encumbered is a bad. Okay.
the UC can't be that bad, can it?
I don't know why I'm about ready to fight.
Please, let me know if I can be of... Here's what I have in stock right
All right, let's deal with this, and then we'll have to sell some other crap, and then we'll start the episode at the UC. Okay. Let's take a look here. We just did this, but now we have some new stuff. So, 105 versus 51, but the fire rate is 10, and the fire rate is 14. This is rapid, plus 25% increase in attack speed. Is that taking into account the fire rate? Because, like, this is better than this. The value is lower, and this has, like, more mods. I guess this is, like, hair trigger penetrator rounds, but I'll keep this. I don't care enough about any of this stuff to figure this out. So let's sell this. Wait, I was not... What? Hold on. Was I not looking at my own stuff? Was I looking at their stuff? I was looking at their stuff. Okay. It's fine. We're doing well. We're doing good. What is this crap? Lawgiver. 42. Oh, this is not even close. This sucks. I love it whenever I look at their stuff and I'm like, what of yours am I going to sell? Cool. Calibrated Bridger versus Disassembler Calibrated Bridger. These are the same gun, except this one does extra damage against robots, so this is going in the trash heap. I've got 2 of these. I really love having the micro gun. So I'm going to get rid of this. I don't need rifles anyway. I don't care. That's not important to me. So let's get rid of this. And then finally we have these things. I was holding on to both of these because, like, this does more damage, but this fires fast. You know what? Let's pull the trigger on this. Let's pull the trigger on this. huh, like a pun, and not do the shoddy anymore. I like the shoddy. The shoddy is a fast-paced gun, and it's fun to fire, but this does more damage and uses less ammo doing it. I think I'm going to do that. I do like this gun, though, because it's fun. Okay, you know what? I'm going to keep it. It is a fun gun. It has brought me more joy, I think, than any other weapon in the game, because it goes da 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 da, and it's a shotgun. So actually, I'm going to keep it. All right, now we're good. Now we just need to sell. Hi, Sam. Now we just need to sell any other crap. Yeah, you know, I am attached to it. It has brought, again, it has brought me the most joy. There's a shooting range. Neat. I think at this point, I need to go back to New Atlantis anyway.
No. Help from the bank. I'm sure he'll help us. Stranger! Stranger! Come here!
No. 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 I've got things to do. I don't have time for this. I overheard two girls talking. They called for my help. No. I have things to do. I have things to do. I was going to go do the UC stuff. If it sucks at the bricks, it's, yeah. How over encumbered am I? Just a little bit. I need to sell some crap. I need to get some stuff off of my things. Where's the what's it called? Trade time place. I only know where stuff in New Atlantis is, which makes finding anything in this godforsaken city the worst thing. Where well, no, I kind of know where it is. It's like, I think it's over here.
You didn't
That's
hear
the
this
bank.
One, but those ecliptic mercenaries,
No, it's over here.
factions use them sometimes. Free Star Collective.
I'm looking for a trade authority. Like, I have vague recollection of where it is, but I guarantee you I'm wrong. So much of this game. It's behind the bank. Oh, I was right. Crap. My first instinct was like, I think it's this direction. And I was like, nah, that's the bank. Watch, I'm going to get close enough to this girl where it's going to, like, start this mission.
You have a nice day now.
What is it? This is the bank. Oh, here, there's trade authority. Trade authority? Trade authority. All right.
What brings you to the trade? Welcome.
What do you think
Kilo
brings me to the
City's
trade authority? Why would you be here? Sell. Sell whatever crap I have that is bad. The Mantis, I think, continues to be, by and large, like the best thing that I have. So let's sell. Yeah, let's sell. I have a bunch of these for some reason. Sell this. Oh, there's a Ranger spacesuit. Anyway, Mercury spacesuit. Oh, you need money. Okay, do you have ammo? Ammo. I'll buy some ammo. I don't know what. It doesn't really matter. Caseless shotgun shells are the good ones. And then, like, other shotgun shells. Shotgun shells. This. We're just trading things, but that's fine. I'll have so much ammo. I'm giving them a lot of money. It's fine. What do I use money for? I really don't. I've given him $45,000. All right, that's probably fine. And these, okay. You've been given a lot of money, and now you will buy my crap. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Helmet. Get rid of all this. Commerce. Finally, some good commerce. Black elbow grease gear. This is. I want my chunks hat. This is not as important to me as my flannel. I really like my flannel. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get rid of Trident Luxury. I don't need that. I don't need the wrap. This increases the reload speed, which is actually pretty neat. But it's not as important to me as wearing flannel. Paxton officer's hat. I don't want this. I do need this. This is important. Both of these are very important. I don't need frontier attire. It gives you more health. I still don't want it. And I'm gonna get rid of this. Okay, that's some things. I'm gonna get rid of some of this amp. I don't even use this. I don't even use this. Or this is the speech thing. I guess I hold on to that. I got med packs. It's been a while since we cleared out a lot of the inventory. Notes. Resources. This needs to go into my thingy. Emergency power cell. I don't know that I can use these anywhere. I thought I could, but I don't know that I can, so I think I'm going to get rid of these. Snow globe, my friend will be. A pamphlet from NASA. I don't know what this is. Okay. Am I good? I think I'm good. My mass is low. I got a low mass. Oh, one more thing.
The trade authority.
One more thing while I'm thinking about it, since this guy has a bunch of my money, is if I want to sell anything from the ship inventory. Shock troop spacesuit. That actually is a pretty good spacesuit. It's not as good as what I have, but it is pretty good. It might be better. It's not as cool as the Manus, though. Let's sell this. Let's sell this. Oh, these are just things that are in the ship. Okay. That doesn't matter. All right. After all of that, God help me, I think I'm set. Can I warp from here, or do I have to walk outside? I bet I have to walk outside. Let me get dressed, because that's important. I wear my chunks hat. I wear my flannel. That's me. That's CB McCoy. God, it feels good to be back. All right, we're ready. All right, Dan probably is like, what the heck? Hold on, let me... Here's the break for Dan. I don't know. Hopefully he'll catch this and realize that this is where the episode starts. I try to do this for him sometimes, so he doesn't have to deal with all my bullcrap and scrub through and be like, where does the episode start? This is sometimes helpful for him. This is the George. Yes, this is the clapper. All right, take one. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to more Steven Plays Starfield. On the last episode, we finished up the Free Star Ranger missions. I took off those clothes because I'm not in Ranger mode anymore. I'm back to normal CB McCoy. And as I was selling some stuff between episodes, I was walking around town, and there was these two little girls, and one of them's like, that guy helped with the bank robbery. Maybe he would help us. And I walked away because, gosh darn it, I have other things to do, but since I'm here, I'm gonna I'm gonna help these kids.
They don't want us to know the truth.
Hi, what's going on?
I'm Annie Wilcox. You're new in town, aren't you? That means I'm gonna keep my eye on you.
Nice to meet you.
Is it? Or are you just saying it?
I'm just saying it.
See, I work for the Freestar Rangers. I'm the first ever Ranger Surveillance Assistant. And that's not some dumb made-up title. Ranger Emma Wilcox gave it to me. So it's official.
Sorry. I'm a ranger. I just did the whole quest line. You must be pretty good to earn a title like that.
I'm the best Ranger Surveillance Assistant that ever lived. Someday, I'll teach other kids the tricks of the trade. Gotta prepare the next generation, cause I won't be here forever. So what's it gonna be? Are you gonna be a law-abiding citizen? Or are you gonna be on my list?
What list?
My list of people who might be troublemakers, so I have to watch them extra close. You don't want to be on my list.
Okay, well, I don't plan to cause any trouble if that's what you're asking.
That's the right answer. I just hope you mean it.
You are like 8.
Aquila City is just crawling with crime. It's everywhere. And it's up to us Rangers to do something about it.
And Ranger Surveillance Assistants.
Someone's stealing guns and stuff from Laredo Arms.
And none of the adults believe us.
So we're hoping, you know, you can help us break it all open.
Why don't they believe you?
Because they're dumb. I gave security a whole list of crimes and leads, and they barely pay attention anymore. I'm practically doing their job for them.
All right, I'll bite. Tell me what this is about.
Certainly. I was doing my ranger patrol one night, and there was a suspicious character casing Laredo Arms.
God, was it me?
I watched him as long as I could, but I had to rush home for bedtime. First thing in the morning, I came back and interrogated Justin Sneed. And he said they were tracking down an inventory discrepancy. I told him about the suspicious stranger, but Mr. Sneed didn't believe me.
Okay. Tell me you at least have some proof a crime was committed?
I've checked back regularly with Mr. Sneed. Well, up until he told me I'm trespassing. And he said their new inventory system keeps, hiccuping. But it's no hiccup. It's robbery. This case was too big for just one ranger, so I deputized Emily.
I'm an assistant Ranger Surveillance Assistant.
Or, something like that. And we found out that the thief breaks in most nights, but like, really late. He's got his own key card. We just need to catch him. Security will believe you.
Wait, he has a key card?
Emily caught him opening the side door one night. That's when we knew for sure we have an actual criminal here.
How'd you find all this out?
We did all the things. Crime scene investigated. Witnesses interviewed. And suspect tailed.
I followed the suspect all day. He had no idea.
I'll see what I can do.
You're doing Aquila City a big service.
I'm doing them something.
Best I figure he's there around midnight. You need to wait for him to exit Laredo, then catch him red-handed. We need to bring him to justice.
I could have went to the UC. I could be at the UC starting a new quest line right now. Instead, where's a chair? You can't just wait. You have to have chair. Where can I find chair? Please give chair. Chair. I need to sit. Where is a chair? Please give me a chair. There has to be a chair. A chair somewhere. A chair over here. A chair over there. A chair. Where, oh where can I find a chair?
We got to pay Russia anything?
No, as long as you clean up after yourself, she don't mind.
That's
Nice
also
hat.
kind of her.
Thanks.
Mrs. Lance is a
It's a
killer.
chunk.
You
Oh.
will please.
I can't sit on that.
Yeah, the
This chair's not for sitting. Wouldn't want you to get any weird ideas. This, just for decoration. Where the... Is there a bench?
Should we warn him about the Ashta?
Where...
We got
Oh my God.
Sign. Danger.
This is ridiculous. I need to sit. My legs are tired.
I heard Mr. Wright's gonna be looking for an apprentice.
There has to be a chair.
How on earth do you do that?
God, when especially in first person, that is just Skyrim. That's... I mean, I could go sleep. But the fact that there's not a chair is insane. Like, there has to be a chair. There has to be, like, a park bench.
We're here to help.
Oh my God, I can sit on this stool. I've done it! I have found a tiny stool, smaller than the chair I saw earlier. But the stool is a seat. Okay, it's 9 a.m. local time. So midnight local time would be quite a while from now. That's 12 plus 2. 13? 13 hours from now. Is that right? Did I do that math right? Plus 3, actually. Or, well, 12 plus 2 is 14. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds right. Because that'll put me at 11:23, and then I can just run over there and do it. Maybe. This is... I'm doing it for the kids. I'm doing it for the kids. Okay, time to get up. Why do I have 2 markers? I am not talking to you right now, Samco. You are going to have to wait. We have to go arrest someone, maybe, for something, probably. Confront the thief. Or just watch him.
How did you catch me?
I haven't caught you yet. This is hilarious, by the way. How did you catch me? Continues to sneak.
What? Shit. Yeah?
Skulking around a factory at midnight. Nothing suspicious here.
I can explain. It's not... Oh, hell. Oh, God, no. Security.
Don't anybody move. Let's see. If it ain't the hero of Galbank. And who do we have here? Looks like you're carrying a lot of weapons for a nighttime stroll.
Hell, I give up.
Smart move. I got a tip something was going down tonight. Was little Annie actually right about all this?
I'm as surprised as you are.
Who would have thunk it, right? I got her from here. Aquila City owes you again. And, thank Annie for me. Dear God, she's never gonna let us hear the end of this. Everyone! Don't move!
It was supposed to be an easy job.
What would have happened if I just never talked to him? Like, would he just have slowly skulked away, like, all throughout the city? Probably should have let him do that. Okay, we have to report back to Annie Wilcox. You,
Imagine all this.
Okay. Okay. Also, I felt bad for Ezra, because Ezra's the person that wants us to contact Abe. Says, it's like, I can't believe it, I have family. And I'm like, you don't, actually. They've glitched out of the universe, and we're never going to see them again. All right. Hey.
Well, hey there.
Did you catch the thief? Tell me it worked.
Annie, what are you doing up? It's way past your bedtime.
Mom, I have to know. You got him right? Right?
Your hunch was right on the money. We caught the thief, Annie.
I knew it.
Annie L. Wilcox, what did you do?
I told you about it. You know the Laredo robberies? Well, we caught the thief.
Wait, so that's real?
Of course, Mom. I told you.
She's telling the truth. You're not pulling my leg, right?
I didn't believe her either, but here we are.
I'm glad I'm not alone. Annie, we'll talk more about this later. But I'm proud of you. But you've got to be careful.
Yes, Mom. I'm gonna be the best Ranger surveillance assistant ever.
Thank you for helping my girl and anything else involved. Take this. Lord preserve me.
Something you need from me?
No, I need to not talk to
Rangers
any of you,
find
to be
all
honest.
that.
Hi, Sam. I can tell that you want to talk. So the best thing to do would be to position us in a very odd environment, because the game will then...
Freestar Rangers. You did their dirty work and then some. So how'd you feel wearing the badge?
Being a Ranger's not for me.
I know exactly how you feel. Me, I never cared much for being a Ranger. Too many of them try to force the world to be only black and white when it's anything but. Take Ron Hope. I mean, the guy's a legend.
He's dead.
Before him, Polvo was a desperate, depressing place. Everything he did was to keep his people employed, to keep Hope Tech standing in a backstabbing world of megacorp politics.
Sounds like you really admire him.
He's one of the great Freestar Collective success stories. So, yeah, I might be a fan. Tough call on what to do with Ron Hope. Taking his hush money wouldn't have set right with me. But I wonder what's going to happen to Hopetown without him.
People died? Mr. Hope has to face justice for what he did.
I think Paxton Hall went out of control. But no doubt Ron Hope bears some responsibility. As much fun as it is being a Ranger, I hope you can start focusing on Constellation business. There's plenty of mysteries left in the good old Milky Way to discover.
One of those mysteries is what on earth is at the UC? Can we warp from here? Star map. Is there a mission that'll just get me quickly back to place? How do I get quickly back to place? I don't know that I can get quickly back to place. Oh God. All right. Well, this. I need to go to Alpha Centauri, and then I need to get on in there, and I need to go to Jemison. So I have to memorize all of this stuff. Then I gotta go to not the lodge. What is the deliver news about the Scow and Captain Petrov? Oh, for the news station? Oh, I haven't delivered news in a long time. All right, we'll go do that. The thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to join the UC, because I've been told by many people that the UC is a very fun quest line.
Look at that.
I had a few people tell me it was the most fun quest line in the game. I'm like, that's cool. I like that. The news. The news. Up there, I think, is the news. Or this is the news? This isn't the news. The news is up, I think. I just discovered a new part of New Atlantis? What? So I've never been here? Oh, God. Well, that means I'm in the wrong spot. Oh, it's right there. That's what I need. I seriously haven't been here before? All right. Hey, guess what?
You talking it? You have another story for me?
All right, here's some stories. Captain Petrov's ship, the Scout, was robbed.
I already interviewed an ex-pirate about the robbery. But she was as reliable as good coffee around here.
Oh.
So you were there when it went down? What were you doing there?
I was the one robbing him.
Oh boy. Anything you tell me as a source, I won't reveal. But there's limits to my journalistic integrity. That said, I've heard maybe the captain had it coming. Tell me about this Captain Petrov. I've heard he's a bit of an eccentric. What was your impression of him?
He was a character, all right. I liked him.
Charlatans and conmen need to be likable for their marks. No one seems to know exactly what was stolen, but everyone agrees it was valuable. Care to shed some light on it?
A giant golden statue of a giraffe.
Sure, right. Try again. What was stolen?
I'm telling you the truth. The statue was huge. It had emerald eyes. It was the craziest thing.
I guess it takes all types?
That's true.
Last question. About, and I'm quoting, a zoo gone wild. The other source swore up and down that alien creatures got out of their cages and went on a rampage. Please, please, please tell me she was telling the truth. It's got to be some Aurora-induced hallucination.
Why do you want it to be true?
You mean besides the ratings? I just want to live in a galaxy where eccentric millionaires have out-of-control zoos. But, just give it to me straight. Zoo. Fact or fiction?
100% true.
Some days, it is worth it to get out of bed. I love it. This is just a plain old good story. Check the newsfeed for it later.
Love it.
And here's your payment. You have that look in your eye.
I have an inside... This is going to be good. I have an inside story about the death of Ron Hope.
What a sordid mess.
Yep.
You've got some other sources we've been interviewing, but I'd love to get your take on the record.
Sure.
So there was a mercenary company, the First.
Yep.
And they were involved in taking farmlands from Freestar Collective families.
That's true.
Extortion, death threats, murder, all of it.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Who's the other source? The Hope Tech foreman Burgett?
Not going to say. I will never, ever give up my source. If anybody asks about you, they get the same answer.
All right, sounds like you don't need me.
You kidding? You're the star of this episode from what I heard. So all of that? Terrible. But Ron Hope, the Ron Hope, was involved with it at the highest level. All of that suffering was a plot to save Hope Tech from going under using the side effects of a fertilizer he developed. Let me be blunt. The other sources say you killed Ron Hope. Is that correct?
All of these are yes. I'm a ranger. I was just doing my job.
Most rangers don't take down one of the Council of Governors, though. After all of that, the future of Hope Tech is an open question. Their stock has already taken a beating. Not sure if it's going to go into freefall. Any comment?
I just give me my money.
If you listen to the news, you'll definitely hear this. And, maybe try not to ice any more CEOs. Just a thought.
I don't tell you how to do your job. All right. So we are here to join the UC, and I believe the UC is in... It's in the main thing. Like where the it's where the lodge is. It's in the same area. Oh my god. I maybe should just warp to the lodge and then walk. That might be faster than this. Oh, yeah, that's it. That's a big building. That's a very big building. That's a remarkably big building. Dear God. Like, I've seen it before. Okay. So I think I'd just go up here. That sounds right. Yeah, this is it. I'm pretty sure this is it.
Hey, Sarah's friend. You come to enlist at long last? Start earning your stripes with the Vanguard?
Yeah, I heard your missions are fun. So, yeah, let's do it.
Well, all right. Take the elevator down to the Vanguard Orientation Hall. You can get started at any of the registration terminals. The system will walk you through the rest. And if you've got any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
Every time I get near mast, I think they're gonna arrest me. There's a code there. Get him, boys.
Where are you? Oh, you were outside. No, no, no. Don't gun.
If you don't have official business, we have...
Vanguard Orientation Hall. All right, so this is these are the missions that I've heard are very, very fun. And I'm down for some fun missions. Vanguard registration. I prefer to use computers from the back. To register for your examination, please select enlistment agreement. Okay. By joining the United Colonies Vanguard, you agree to perform necessary services for the United Colonies that could place you in serious danger, resulting in harm to your craft or yourself, up to and including death. In exchange, the United Colonies Vanguard agrees to compensate all captains according to their experience level and the difficulty of the task requested. All applicants will be required to earn a satisfactory grade on a simulated combat flight, successfully complete a probationary mission. Upon the completion of both prerequisites, the United Colonies Vanguard agrees to sponsor your citizenship application and guarantees the granting of United Colonies citizenship once sufficient time or acts of valor have warranted it. Do you agree? Sure. Okay. Welcome, CB McCoy.
You may now proceed through the historical displays in the orientation hall, or continue on to the examination.
Oh, so this is going to be interesting. The end of Earth.
In 2150, humanity learned the Earth's magnetosphere would collapse sometime in the next half-century, eliminating all life on the planet. Decisive action was required, but the secure transport of an entire civilization would demand a new kind of cooperation, a new kind of courage, and a new kind of union. Thus, in 2159, the United Colonies were formed to make that journey possible. Just 1 year later, the Galileo, the first of many colony ships, touched down here on Jemison, beginning a new era of human history, the age of the United Colonies.
What a load of UC propaganda. Still, can't imagine living through all that, with the world literally falling apart all around you.
Hi.
What? One of the displays broken? I'll call up your maintenance.
New factions rise.
From their foundation, the United Colonies strove to provide all their citizens with opportunity, security, and peace. But there were those among the UC that still wanted something more: independence. So in 2161, the UC issued the Centaurus Proclamation, granting UC citizens the right to settle distant worlds and form their own sovereign powers. It wasn't long before the first new faction the Free Star Collective, was formally organized in 2188, later followed by House Varun, revealing themselves to the universe in 2230.
Finally, the UC deigns to acknowledge the Free Star Collective. They're really big of them.
Interesting. I was like, can I take these suits? You cannot. House Varun, the Free Star Collective. Oh, these have buttons. Teach me.
It was only in 2230 that the faction known as House Varun first made contact with the rest of the settled systems. Founded by the passengers of a colony ship that had left New Atlantis and disappeared 4 decades earlier, House Varun was a faction unlike any other. A theocracy dedicated wholly to the beliefs of its isolationist founder, Jinan Varun. House Varun initially made overtures of peace towards the rest of the settled systems. They claimed their only intention was to spread the word of their god, the Great Serpent.
Big Snake.
But none could have guessed that this worship might take the form of a bloody war, the Serpent's Crusade.
Big Snake's anger. Alright, Free Star Collective.
The Free Star Collective was initially founded in 2188, when the citizens of Aquila banded together with the pleasure city of Neon in mutual defense. But in 2194, after the deployment of a UC medical star station in orbit around their world, the citizens of Narion also requested to join the collective. The resulting rise in tensions between the Free Star Collective and UC culminated in the settled system's first intergalactic conflict, the Narion War. Despite a decisive victory by the UC, the colonies permitted the citizens of Narion to join the collective, forming the basis for the fiercely independent union that persists to this day.
Huh. There are many pieces of information here. The Narion War. Let's see. It's the first match content. I'm a strike combat used to resort. Yep. Okay. Despite winning the Yeah, and they're demanded 2%. First payment for damage is done. More significant demand is that no great faction may ever colonize more than 3 systems. Interesting. So the UC would have Alpha Centauri, Sol, and Wolf, and the Free Star Collective, Cheyenne, Voli, and Narion. Free Star Collective agreed to these terms, creating and codifying into law the settled systems. Huh. Okay. You only get 3. The Serpent's Crusade.
Beginning in 2240, House Varun forces declared all-out war on the rest of human civilization, initiating the Serpent's Crusade.
Big Snake.
Over the next 23 years, thousands of Free Star, UC, and independent souls were killed by agents of House Varun in the name of their serpent god. It was only with the death of their founder in 2263 and the succession of his heir Jarek that House Varun finally sued for peace. There remains, however, select members of House Varun who refuse to recognize the cessation of hostilities their leaders established. Even after House Varun's mysterious disappearance, these zealots remain a threat to all who encounter them. Their pacification, a goal of all space.
Conflict among the stars. This is just like a history lesson. This is like joining the UC is like, we'll teach you about Starfield.
Of the many conflicts between the galaxy's factions, none was more brutal than the recent colony war between the UC and the Free Star Collective. Set off by the unauthorized Free Star colonization of Vesta's Pride in 2308, a direct violation of the Narion Treaty, the colony war spread quickly across the galaxy.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do that.
Both sides deployed every tool at their disposal. Armadas of warships, mechanized combat platforms, or mechs. Even bioengineered alien creatures. The infamous UC xenoweapons. It was only in 2311 at the Battle of Cheyenne that the scales finally tipped. The Freestar Collective, utilizing their civilian fleet as a human shield, successfully crippled the superior United Colonies Navy. After their shocking victory against the galaxy's greatest navy, the Freestar Collective offered terms of peace, which the colonies, out of an interest in staving off any further human costs, accepted. The galaxy has been rebuilding ever since.
This history is really starting to piss me off. All of it's spun so much it's basically lies.
Yeah, the UC didn't lose. It's important to note. The UC didn't lose. They just decided that they would, you know, have a peaceful treaty to end the cost of human suffering. Probably. I don't know, man. I'm from Neon.
In the midst of the colony war, a different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of Londinian. A newly constructed but critical supply center for the United Colonies' war effort, Londinian found itself overrun by one of the galaxy's most mysterious predators, the Terramorph.
I love Terramorph.
A rare but pervasive threat to all human-settled worlds, Terramorphs swept over the city, seemingly out of nowhere, on a scale never before seen in recorded history. Valiant efforts by the UC military slowed the onslaught, but the creatures proved unstoppable. Ultimately, the decision was made to destroy the Londinian spaceport, sealing off the city, the outbreak, and its citizenry from the galaxy at large.
How do I go there?
The tragedy of Londinian is mourned by the UC to this day.
I want to go to Londinian. I ain't never seen one of these things. This is, I have not seen this. I did not know this was in this video game.
This thing's like an artist's rendition, right? No animal can be this ugly in real life.
One of my slates said Terramorphs can control people's minds. But that can't be true.
Annie?
No one knows how they move between planets. I wonder if they can grav jump or something.
Are there only like 4 models for NPC children? Because this... Okay. Alright. There are many... Okay, they have an entire system to make the adults, and then on the children they're like, I don't know, how many we need, like 2? We probably just need like 2, right?
The last science papers have been on Terramorphs.
Okay, please stop talking at me. Neat. This made me want to go to Londinian a lot. Like these things like took over the planet, and they were like, we gotta shut this thing down, and they destroyed the port. That's cool. That's super cool. That makes me want to go there as quickly as possible. The Armistice.
After the devastation wrought by the colony war, the UC and the Freestar Collective came together to ratify a treaty that became known as the Armistice. Both sides agreed to a vast reduction in standing forces, and that xenoweapons and mech warfare would be outlawed. All related research was sealed away, accessible only in cases of dire emergency. But the Collective had another demand, that the active command commanders of the UC military stand trial for their actions. The United Colonies, in the interest of peace and galactic security, agreed. In 2311, 3 United Colonies senior officers were found guilty. Commander Henry Durant, General Indira Rastogi, and Fleet Admiral Francois Sanon, known better as Ve Victus. All were sentenced to death for their actions, bringing the colony war to a close and returning peace to the galaxy at long last.
Well, they got this right at least. The armistice was a necessary move to make sure the next war doesn't wipe us out for good.
Interesting. This is such an extensive museum. Like, I'm genuinely impressed.
You need to wear your helmet on this planet. You know that, right?
Yeah. Listen, man, Bethesda made it real difficult to, like, officially take off the spacesuit. So instead, you can make the spacesuit invisible when you're on the planet, which is great. But when you do that, it's not actually...
Funny stuff with that boost pack. Got enough flight traffic as it is.
Then all of the NPCs comment on the spacesuit that is not even visible. It's... it was a choice.
It was into this new world that the Vanguard was born.
Okay.
An official branch of the UC Navy, the Vanguard is the United Colonies Volunteer Fleet, serving a myriad of security, logistical, and reconnaissance roles. And after a sufficient length of service, UC citizenship is guaranteed to every Vanguard member. Open to all captains, regardless of origin, the Vanguard is leading the charge to protect and support the citizens of the United Colonies, wherever in the galaxy they may be.
Okay. Adventure awaits you in the UC.
No one is born a United Colonies citizen. Only through service to the UC can one hope to earn one's citizenship.
Interesting.
But the UC prides itself on taking care of its people. Cost of living controls means citizens pay less than their foreign counterparts for needs big and small. All citizens are issued a grant upon joining to get themselves on their feet. And only UC citizens have the opportunity to purchase property, getting the chance to live in one of the most beautiful cities in the settled systems. By joining the Vanguard today, you too can begin earning your place here, in the heart of galactic civilization, as a citizen of the United Colonies.
That's kind of weird that no one is granted citizenship by default. Like, even if you are born in the UC, you don't have citizenship in the UC. You have to earn citizenship in the UC. That's odd. That's very different. Okay. Piloting simulator? Oh, this is neat. Got the little models.
Welcome, applicant, to the piloting simulation chamber. Please enter the designated simulation pod to initiate your exam.
Interesting.
So this is how the UC trains their pilots. Interesting.
Huh. It's kind of weird how automated all of this is. Like, we walked into this place and we're like, this is my name. I want to do it. And they're like, okay, walk through this museum and then get into this simulator. Hi.
Ah, you must be our new applicant. I'm Proctor Samuelson. The simulator's already been prepped. You can head in whenever you're ready.
Can you tell me about this exam?
Of course. You'll be running through a high-realism combat flight simulation, engineered by members of the UC Science staff, right here in Mast. Your task is to defeat at least 3 tiers of simulated opponents. Accomplish that, and you pass the exam, and can then proceed on to your probationary mission. However, if you defeat more than 3 tiers of enemies, your required enlistment time for citizenship will be reduced, and your enlistment bonus increased.
Oh!
But you're welcome to try as many times as you like before returning to Commander Tuala to proceed on to the next step in your application process. We'll only keep the highest score you manage to achieve in there.
You got any advice on how to do well in there?
While I can't answer that question directly, I will say this. Due to the solitary nature of our work, resourcefulness is a critical tool in any Vanguard pilot's repertoire. You're permitted, even encouraged, to use whatever tool you're able to find in there.
Huh. What kind of ship am I going to be flying in the simulation?
The simulator is designed to be a near-perfect replica of a Class B Deimos hoplite, the United Colony's standard destroyer model. It's been tuned to provide a challenging but fair fight against the enemy squadrons you'll encounter inside. All right then.
All right.
Home sweet home.
This is the Mark 18 Flight Simulation Chamber applicant, currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair.
There are simulation controls. What does this do? Please proceed to the pilot seat to initiate the sequence. Debug tools. Debug tools are only available once targets are active. But there are debug tools, and I am encouraged to do anything I can to win at the simulation? Okay. Kind of odd, but okay. So I'm going to take a seat and then see what happens here.
Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
Okay.
New targets active.
Let's put some more into shield. Easy enough.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 1 reached. Initiating Tier 2.
Okay. Prepare for your next target.
New targets active.
How do I stand up? I probably don't want to get shot while I'm just standing here, but like they said once it started I could use the computer, and I'm just super curious what the computer allows me to do. Debug tools. Oh! Please select your preferred debug application from the list below. Shield upgrade, damage upgrade, generate ally, and then authorized users only. Hack advanced lock? Yes. Let's see what I got here. Can any of these be done? Cool. Quickly and easily? So that can do that, and I can do... Will this go over here? Infinite upgrades. Upgrades persist between tiers and generate debug ally. All upgrades will now persist between tiers. Generate debug ally. Debug ship active. Deployed. All right.
Shield upgrade active.
This will make it easier.
Active.
Ally active.
They encouraged me to do anything I could to win. And I say, okay,
Extermination protocols active.
Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no, you don't, demon.
Engine failure detected.
Not on me.
Target defeated.
Easy game.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded.
That's
Tier
right.
2 reached. Initiating Tier 3.
All right. Prepare for your next target. Let's take a little out of engine and put it into ballistics. Where are you at? You're over there. I'm gonna start shooting now.
Your progress ends here.
You sure? Not so positive about that.
Defeated. Target
You're dead.
defeated.
Did we do it?
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 3 reached.
Congratulations, applicant. You've defeated sufficient opponents to pass the exam.
Yep.
You may now exit the simulator through the hatch to record your current score, or stay and try your hand at the remaining tiers.
Bring out another one. Bring on another round here. I'm already cheating, so let's
the examination.
That's right.
New targets active.
You want to play chicken?
Target defeated.
Easy.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 4 reached. Initiating Tier 5.
All right. I mean, shoot, if I'm already here. This also is leveling up actual abilities, too, which is interesting.
New targets active.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Don't hit the rock. There's a lot of them now. This is getting a little more difficult.
Propulsion systems down. Target defeated.
My shield is offline. I hate that. I need to, like, not die. That's the one thing that you have to, like, be careful about. Here, oh yeah, this actually is kind of a better view for me, I think. Another one down. Burp, 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 burp. No, you're done. Bye! You got anything harder? There we go. Cool, everything's fine.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 5 reached. Initiating final tier. Prepare yourself.
Final tier? Final tier? All right.
New targets active.
Oh, God. Okay, we need to maneuver a little bit. There has to be some maneuvering. Okay, ow, 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 ow. Don't shoot me. God, even with cheating, this is going to be very hard. I can already tell. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, I can repair. I need to repair. I need to, like, escape. Repair and escape. That's my ally? That's my ally. No, wait, that's a bad guy. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. I probably won't survive this one because this is real hard.
Halting simulation. You have passed, applicant. unlock your results, or restart the exam from the simulation's control terminal.
I did not beat the final one, but I did get to the final one, which is pretty good for someone that really hates the space combat. Exit simulator. Yes.
Shutting down.
That's not bad. 5 out of 6 ain't bad.
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed. Good showing in there, applicant. Your results should be finalized by the time you get back to Commander Tuala. Congratulations on passing, applicant. The simulator's still prepped if you'd like to try and get a better score. Good showing in there, applicant. Your results should be finalized. Congratulations. The simulator's good showing it. Your results. Congratulations. The simulator's good showing it. Your results. Congratulations. The simulator. Good. The sim.
Say nothing. Just move your lips for me.
Good.
No. No talking. Chew your food. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Next episode, we continue further into the UC and become a... I guess we have to go on a probationary mission. This guy's doing a great job. See you next time.
Good showing.
What did I say? No talking.
Your results should be finalized by the time you get back to Commander Tuala.
Right at the end. It's great. All right, let's take a little break. Oh, God. Let's see. There we go. Hi.
Space!
Space! Oh, Bethesda. 300 bits from a little light one says, "Oh, where is my chair? Oh, where is my chair? Oh, where, oh, where, oh, where, oh, where, oh, where is my chair?" And as it turns out, it was a stool. We found a stool. It was stool time. We also had 2 months from Brony Priest, 33 months from Sullivan 003, as well as 33 months from Valix Butterfly. Thank you, everyone. For lunch, I had a protein bar. Am I still good? Yeah, I think so. I think so. I'm guessing you haven't heard of Where Is My Hairbrush? Gotta pull from the depths of my brain. No, I don't think so. I'm vaguely familiar with Cheeseburger song from that show. And there's like a pirate song that maybe if I heard it, I'd recognize it, but otherwise, no. I've seen it in an incredibly small amount of VeggieTales. Pirates that don't do anything, that's right. We're the pirates that don't do anything. We just sit at home and lay around, and if you ask us to do anything, we'll just tell you. We don't do anything. Yeah, they some of those songs are earworms. Oh, Brennan Pierce says, been thinking about grabbing Kirkland bars off Amazon, but they're so expensive. They aren't native to Northwest, so online is the only way I can get Kirkland's. Oh, yeah. One of the reasons I like them so much is, I mean, they're so cheap. Because they're $20 for 20 bars, so they're only $1. That sucks if you don't have a, you know, if you don't have a Costco to get them from, then yeah, I imagine that they could be pretty expensive. Yeah, if I didn't have a Costco, I'd probably pick a different bar. Yep, this is Sab. Okay, I'm good then. I don't need food or drink. So let's go right into the next one because I'm really curious to see what the UC has to offer. This was the quest line that like I think Dan told me it was his favorite one in the entire game. And I'm like, all right. I mean, that's a pretty big thing. Did I stretch? I mean, a little bit. I haven't done my physical therapy for today yet, but I'll do it probably after the stream. I have done it, though. I've been keeping up with it. I'm so proud of myself. I've been doing all of my rings. I've been doing all my exercises and stuff. I'll probably post about it once we get through January. If I can get through the entirety of January and not miss a day, and I'm halfway there, then I'll probably excitedly say something like, I did it. That'll be the hope. All right, let's find out where this quest line goes. So, Mike says, I think it has the best story, but getting the ship from the Free Star was the cherry on top for that one. Those are definitely top 2. Yes, I will stretch her, Haley. It's true. She knows that I'm keeping up with it, though. All right. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to more Stephen Plays Starfield. Last time, we got to the Vanguard and did the simulation, and we cheated, and we almost beat the whole thing, and that's pretty good. Is there anything in here? And also, can I have it? This is stealing. But I'm going to work here, so why does it matter? This is all worthless, isn't it? This is all worthless junk. There's so much... The toilet paper is not stealing. Interesting. Why is the toilet paper not stealing? Is it just so worthless? Can I... Hey. Oh, interesting. Using the object makes the guy move. Like, I can make him go somewhere else. I do feel bad for this guy because he's just trying to do his job, and I'm, like, trying to put toilet paper on his head. Alright. Let's move on. There's other things to do. But first, what is over here? Oh, hell yeah. Vanguard Space Tactics. Ship missiles permanently deal more damage. Glad I walked over here. Have a nice day. You can do it. Alright, there's nothing else of value around here. Alright, Sam. Let's roll, man. We're going to the lobby. Open all the lockers, but then never close them. That sort of thing would drive me insane. Anyway, it's fine. I left. Hey, man, guess what? I did it.
Well, look who's back. Everything go all right with the exam? Or did you have some questions you needed answered first?
I wrapped up my piloting exam, and they told me to come back here.
Ah, so these are your numbers that just came through then. You ready to hear how you did?
I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised.
Well, let's get to it then. So, looking at the data, checked out a few of the murals. Good. A test of preparation and thoroughness. 2 traits the Vanguard values highly.
Yep.
Psychological results are all within expected levels. Navy doesn't have room for folks that'll fall apart the first time they're trying to outrun a homing missile. Oh, you found the debug system in the simulator. Nicely done.
Yeah.
Curiosity and resourcefulness are skills our recruits need. Though, this output... Wait, you hacked into the actual debug system? Huh. You really do know your way around machines, don't you? I'll make sure that's noted. Though working around the system instead of in it isn't the way this test is supposed to be done. Now, how'd you do against your foes? Clear tier 5, huh? Damn impressive. I swear they start cheating at that level, but the techs claim it's fair. Either way, you've got the skills the Navy needs.
I wonder how good I'd score. Nothing like a little friendly competition.
So then, looking at your results as a whole, and factoring in that you managed to utilize all the tools at your disposal, Once you've successfully completed your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only 5 years. You showed real potential in there. We want to make sure you're fighting on our side. Even authorized me to offer you a bonus in addition to your signing advance.
Just think, in 5 short years, you can live under the UC boot. Gee whiz, where do I sign up?
Sounds like you're just the type of pilot the Vanguard's looking for. If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today. Get you the credits you've earned, then send you out on your probationary mission. First, though, all UC service people, provisional or otherwise, are required to swear an oath. So, you want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies?
Lash yourself to the UC for a handful of credits. Not a choice one can make lightly.
I couldn't agree more, friend. But it's also not a choice we force anyone to make either. We only want people who are willing to commit. Are you ready for that?
Can we do this under the table? I like to operate independently.
You're not in the Freestar Collective here. Vanguard keeps its work above board. You want in, you have to do the same as everyone else. And that starts with the oath.
All right.
Fantastic. Then just follow me.
Oh, you're coming around. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just going to look. Vanguard Recruitment Primer. No UC bounty, able to successfully complete a basic flight simulation, able to successfully complete a probationary mission, something easy that's not going to get them killed. I love that. The keys of recruiting. Things to highlight. You can have steady income. You will get freedom. You will have citizenship. Recruiting facts. Anywhere from 20 years down to just 3 years. Am I going to have to kill people? This can be a tough question for applicants coming from civilian backgrounds, so as much as your impulse may be to reply yes, no shit, or similar, you need to treat this question with the respect it merits while also being truthful. Yes, you're joining the real military by joining the Vanguard, so yes, you may be asked to engage in real live-fire combat in the line of duty, and if another war breaks out, you may be well called on to lend support. All right. Let's go. Take me to... Oh, my God. Sorry, sometimes I jump higher than I suspect. Oh, where are we going? And if you join the UC today, we will give you a PlayStation 5. Where are we going? You gonna throw me over here?
Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the stars. Now, raise your right hand.
Sure.
The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities, and to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance, in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy?
I'm not normally big into commitment, but for you, fine.
I guess I'll take it. Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard. Now, only thing left is getting you that probationary mission. And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come. So Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure. So, can the people of Tau Ceti 2 count on you?
Let's do this.
That's the spirit. Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh, and your advance. Give it your all out there. Supra et Ultra.
12,000 credits. Astoundingly small amount of money at this point in the game for us. I would have been a fair bit probably at the very, very beginning. Like if you would have just started the game and came here, that would have seemed like a lot. But at this point, we're just kind of swimming in credits. We have several ships.
That's convenient. Kilo City could really use something like that.
Been up there, huh?
You been to space, kid? This is... Am I in the... I am in the spaceport. Okay. I'm just... Oh, Christ. There's a wall. Oh, thank God. Oh, man. I felt like a bird flying into a glass window there. Wait. Is Sam trying to... Oh, Sam. Sam, what do you need, man? What do you need?
You know, traveling with you has been something else. But the best part is when we're charting course for the next jump. I never feel at home planetside. How about you?
I don't give it much thought.
Suit yourself. See, the people I don't get are the ones who never go anywhere. They stay in their own hometown, they just live and die there. There's a whole galaxy full of wonder and things you could never imagine. How can they be satisfied with one tiny sliver of it?
If only they knew what they were missing.
I mean, right? I think everyone should at least get out once. Go someplace, meet people. Get out of your comfort zone so you can really see that the worlds are more than just little issues and bickering. There's a mess of ugly out there, but my God, there's grandeur too.
New cultures and new experiences can be deeply enriching.
That helps you understand how this crazy place fits together. I want to be the code that finds something deep out there. Solomon got us here in a big way. I'd like to discover something that moves people. Makes them feel just a bit of what I feel when I jump systems. Not knowing what's next.
Sam, what happened to your necklace? It's crooked. Anyway, that's what Constellation's all about.
Exactly. You know, it's funny, as much as Jacob, my dad, cashes in on the family name, he's got no adventure in him. And I get it. It's dangerous, sometimes scary out there. But that's what exploration is. Going off the map and seeing if there truly be dragons.
Here's to discovery, Sam.
I couldn't ask for better company.
Something I just thought about. When we first were with Sarah, I tried to do something that you've been able to do in every other Bethesda game, but not this one, and that is hold your action button to instruct them to do something for you, and instead I grabbed Sarah's hair. And I'm just curious if, you know, there's, like, do I grab Sam?
Man, the galaxy's too big. Next time.
Can I grab your charm? Can your hair be grabbed? No. Can your hat be grabbed? Nope. Bethesda, I'm just a little confused why you can grab Sarah's hair. I'm not sure I understand why that's in there.
Shocked she managed to limp back here at all. Pull it for leeches, get it fixed up, and let her know we'll have it ready as soon as we can.
Yes, sir.
Ah, you are new probationary then?
Yeah.
Crew Chief Herath. Pleasure to be working with you. It's my job to make sure all you rocket jockeys are ready for anything that comes at you up there. Now, Manifest says we're fitting you out with one comms repair suite. In addition to the standard issue welcome kit all probationary pilots get for their first mission. Med packs, some small arms, couple spare ship parts, all the essentials in case of any surprises up there. My people will have everything on your ship before you lift off. Won't even know they were there. So, paying a visit to the people of scenic Tau Ceti 2. Nice easy one for your first job. Just keep your head on swivel and you'll come home safe. Any questions before you head out?
Anything you can tell me about Tau Ceti 2?
I honestly didn't realize it had people living on it until we got your recorder. Report they gave us seemed clean, no known hostile outposts. But I wouldn't say that's permission to let your guard down. Just watch out for wildlife and pirates. Keep those med packs handy and you'll be fine.
And then also, where's Londinian? Because I want to fight some monsters. Or do I have to tell you yes? I'm set.
Then I won't keep you. Make us look good out there, recruit.
Seriously, though, I do want to do... Wait, what? Oh, yeah, this isn't my ship. This is just a ship. The Ranger. They pull stuff off of this and then put it into my ship. Okay. Make contact. Set course. Let's jump into the Tau Ceti system. We did it. Open planet map. Where are we trying to land? Tau Gourmet Production Center. Gourmet? Perfect. I seriously do want to go to Londinian. That is not a joke. I need to find out where that is. I really want to find out where Londinian is. It's got scary creatures on it, and there's no people, and that just sounds like a great time. Genuinely good time. People live here? Ooh. Lightning. Scary. Broke my legs. Oh, shoot. Oh, that's bad. That's not good. The thing that I saw is a dead person. Huh. This was supposed to be an easy mission. This may not be an easy mission. This may be a difficult. Sure. Permanently grants the recipe for the deep food item. I don't know what the deep is. Give me ammo. Let's grab a med pack. There's a pharmaceutical lab. There's a chair. If there's a bed, I would take a little nap. I haven't seen one yet. Huh. Yeah, we're gonna have something. I don't know what yet, but something. Another med pack. That's a lot of blood, man. That is an astounding amount of blood. Ooh, money. Ooh, a juice box of whiskey. Hey, I don't know why all the blood. We will probably get an answer for that. Let me walk up here and just peek. See if there's more bodies around. There is. God. That's how I want to die. Drinking cola. Oh, oh, good. Yeah, I can take a little nap here. Great. Perfect.
What the hell knocked him over? Oh, not good.
few little pieces of ammo. Thankfully, there was at least, you know, a place to take a little nappy poo.
That's, fresh. And there's still salvage to be had. It's not good.
It's not good, no. No, it's not a good thing, the thing that's happening. Okay. All right. What was that? Like the hidden meter's moving, so we're like not alone. Huh. So this looks bad. I'm not like an expert, but I'm pretty sure it shouldn't look like this. High ground, good. Go up. Or don't do it then, fine. Be that way.
Either I got hit harder than I thought, or you've got some incredible timing. Regardless, I think it knows you're here. I'll unlock the door. Second floor, main building. But be quiet.
Well, that ain't ominous. Not at all. Might be worth exercising some caution.
Shrapnel grenade, frag grenade, stun mine. Switch to cryo mines. Tau Gourmet Production Center. I don't know what's here, but I have very big gun. 2 shots of this gun is 500 damage. What's up?
So what do we got here? Too clean to be one of the settlers. Or a pirate. You see on patrol, maybe? Yeah, make my day if you said you were a shock trooper out for a stroll.
Your shock trooper is here to save the day.
Of course you are. My hero. At least you follow orders well. Maybe you are military. Either way, we can make this work. I'm Hadrian. I was a researcher with the UC. I came here on a rumor of a... Well, I expect you saw the results on your way in. What's left of the settlers? The work of Oxysio Machina. A terramorph. One of the nastiest aliens humanity's ever crossed paths with. And this one, well, it's something of an anomaly. Possibly a worrying one.
A terramorph here? That is very, very bad news.
What's a terramorph?
Man, I wish I was you. I'd love to not know a damn thing about them.
Among apex predators, they're the pinnacle. Resilient, agile, smart. And their mental prowess only increases with age. Some can even dominate the minds of weaker species, keeping them as pets, livestock, or toys. They're creatures without peer.
So a death claw. What kind of anomaly are we talking here?
Terramorphs have a unique growth cycle. They're usually only found on worlds that have been long colonized by humanity. But Tau said he's too young to have one. Yet here it is. I came looking for an explanation and found all this.
Sounds like you could use my help then.
I sure could. Because to confirm my suspicions about this creature, I'm gonna need a tissue sample from it. And to get that, I need its corpse. But there is a way we can give ourselves an edge against this thing. The plant's security system.
Don't need it.
The admin terminal's here in this building, but it needs its connection reset. And as I found out, that's not a one-person job.
Don't need it.
But if you can make it to the security outpost and restore the connection,
Nah.
I think I can get things back online. See if
Nah.
the settlers left us any other tools.
Nah. I got a gun. All right.
Good. Once I see the connection reset, I'll get things underway on my end. Take care of yourself out there.
Or I'll just shoot
Make
it.
sure you leave enough of that thing for us to get a sample.
There's no way this thing is scary enough to warrant using a security system. I do not believe it. I do not believe it. This gun do a good bang. So I just don't believe you. I just don't believe you. I hope I see it. I hope I get to shoot it. Wish I knew where it was right now. I'm not scared of anything. You in here? Security system connection status. Reset the connection. Automate the defenses. Have an error. Tracking system is offline and security logs. Nothing of interest. All right.
Connection restored. I'll make this quick. Plant's turrets took a beating, but I should be able to get you a couple of kill lanes. Just get the thing to chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and you'll lead it right into a crossfire. Oh, hello? Wish I'd found this earlier. You notice those sensors around the facility? Part of a livestock tracking system. Should let you keep tabs on how close the terramorph is. But it's not connected to this network. There should be a terminal in the adjoining room. Tune it to 183.5.
183.5. All right.
Tracker's reading green. And what's that sound?
The security lockdown is active.
Shit. Stop. Stop whatever you're doing and get in cover. It's on the move.
Where is this thing?
Look, I wouldn't engage directly if you can avoid it. The kill lanes. They're set up but need power. There's breakers on each of the buildings you can throw to get them live.
Hey, Ugly!
Once they're online,
where'd you
lead
go?
the terramorph towards the lights and watch the fireworks. You can do this. Show it messed with the wrong shock trooper.
Okay, you actually are a little tougher than I thought you'd be. Like, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage, and you are not moving a lot. Okay. All right, so you have a lot of health. You have a whole lot of health. Okay, okay. You have a lot of health. You have a lot of health that... Oh God, I have to load this gun. You can go into the ground? You don't know how to climb, do you? You don't know how to climb. Are you in trouble because I'm standing on a forklift? You're very upset that I'm standing on a forklift. Cry mine. Ow. Shoot them while it's frozen. Sam, you're doing a great job. Sam, if you would shoot it more than you're shooting it, that would be great. This takes too long to reload. I completed ballistics with that shot.
We actually did it. Constellation has skills. This deserves a victory lap.
That thing had more health than it probably deserved to have. That was a little ridiculous. Let's turn on ballistics. Where's ballistics? All right, ballistics are maxed out. Still working on the shotgun stuff. Forklift OP! That xenomorph, scourge of the galaxies, was like, ah! He's 5 feet in the air. Crap. I have been foiled. I have 20,000 HP and it won't matter because he's standing on a forklift. Alright. That's a window, right? That's a window. Man, glass keeps tripping me. Oh, here's another one. Thanks for the digipix. Sorry, everyone's dead.
Trekker's gone quiet. I suspect it's either hiding or... Wait.
You did it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Heavens above, you just flatlined a terramorph.
Yep. All taken care of.
Oh, yeah. Taken care of. No big deal.
You didn't happen to grab me a tissue sample, did you?
There you go.
All right. I spotted a microscope downstairs. Let's see if we can't get to the bottom of this.
Now, I do have to admit, having fought... Are you going to walk there? Having fought one... you know, if there was multiple at a time, that seems like that could be difficult. So maybe Londinian could be a scary place. Maybe. It's starting to seem likely. Because if I had to fight two, I'd be like, this is twice as many as one.
Older model. Alright, let's see what you can do. Running basic diagnostics. Nothing. Maybe a flag scan? No. Spectrograph. Damn. This equipment, it's not set up to do a proper analysis of our sample. But this terramorph being here, of all places, it doesn't make sense. Humanity's spread plenty of creatures in our travels across the stars. Pets, livestock, pests. But terramorphs, they're different. To our knowledge, no one's ever spread them intentionally. Yet somehow, they follow us.
She's right. Everyone's got theories about them, but no one has the answer.
So when humans settle a world, 70 to 100 years later, terramorphs tend to just appear. No one knows how or why. Dangerous, but at least predictable. Talseti, though, it's too young to have a native population. It's only been colonized 20 years? But then the other option, that someone captured one of the deadliest predators in the galaxy just to wipe out some settlers minding their own business? That seems awfully implausible. Which means we're either looking at a truly strange murder or a faster type of terramorph growth, the results of which could be catastrophic. Terramorph outbreaks have taken down far bigger colonies than this one.
Huh. I mean, my first question is, like, why are they randomly being born 70 to 100 years after colonization? Like, that's odd. That seems very strange. How does no one know how terramorphs get onto human worlds? Aren't they kind of hard to miss?
Well, they're not exactly buying tickets and flying coach.
What?
The theory is that they're spread by some kind of egg or seed that's able to evade our detection. But how the hell an undetectable egg turns into a terramorph without anyone noticing is a question no one's ever found an answer to. And it's why what's happened here could be real bad news for the rest of human civilization.
Terramorphs have taken down other colonies?
They have. They even took down an entire city once. A place called Londinian had to be quarantined due to a massive outbreak during the Colony War. It's the only known loss of that scale, but it's the reason why any change in our relationship with these creatures needs to be taken very seriously.
I'm sure there's a rational explanation to this.
There is. I mean, there has to be. We just have to find it. Time was, I had access to one of the best repositories of terramorph research in the galaxy. Seems a natural place to start looking, if I can figure how to access it. But we also need to get this sample properly analyzed, get confirmation on just how concerned we should be. Luckily, I think I know just the person to help with the sample. What would you say to delivering this to him for me? I'd do it myself, but I need to call in some favors. See if I can't get access to that terramorph data. Plus, maybe just pop by a hospital for a little bit. Clear it with your boss, or commander, or whoever it is that actually sent you here. You can even show them this. My gene tag. Tell them Hadrian Sanan thinks there could be more attacks on the horizon. Maybe we'll get lucky and they'll recognize the name.
Sanan was one of the last names of the three people who were put to death for war crimes or whatever. Yeah, why would my commander know who you are? Are you with UC military too?
Ah, so you are UC. And if they sent you way out here, 20 credits says you're Vanguard. But yes, I was military. Not anymore, but I've still got some friends in the colony, so if I'm lucky, maybe whoever sent you is one that still likes me.
All right. I'll make sure my commander agrees.
Oh, you don't understand what a weight off my shoulders that is. I need Dr. Percival Walker to put together a sample analysis for this thing. Full workup. He'll know what that means. I'm not sure exactly where to find him, but last I heard he was contracting with the Trade Authority on Mars. There's a place called the Sixth Circle in Sidonia. A bar run by some old friends. I'll meet you and Percival there. And here. It's not a lot, but you've definitely earned it. Should cover the cost of fuel to Mars at least. Now please, go do what you have to do to get that sample in the right hands. We need to know what we're dealing with here.
Interesting. Okay. My suspicion, and I don't know if this is correct, I guess I'll find out in due time. My suspicion is that this, because we've talked so much about Londinian, is that this quest line may eventually put us back there. So what I am going to do is I am going to say that if we don't wind up in Londinian by the end of this whole quest line, then I'm just going to go. because I want to see it. But I kind of suspect that we're going to wind up there. I don't know. We'll see. So much lightning. Let's return to the commander. But also, wait a minute. We have to return to the commander, but what is this? That what? I'm assuming that once we get back there, then... Yeah, once we get back there is probably when they'll have me go to Mars. Because it seems like I need to go to Mars to help out Hadrian. And I'd like to help out
Been stationed here
Hadrian.
for years now, and I'm always finding something new.
There's not a real easy way to quickly get up here, is there? Because there's a lodge warp that'll take you right to the lodge, but not here.
Look who's back. All set with that probationary mission? We can do your debrief and formally welcome you into the Vanguard whenever you're ready.
I need your permission to deliver a terramorph tissue sample to Mars.
A terror? What? How did you walk away with the terramorph tissue sample running comms repairs? What happened to the settlers?
What you think happened? Things didn't go as advertised. Only one alive was a researcher who gave me a sample and a gene tag.
A gene tag? Let me see that. Sanan. I know that name.
Me too.
Let me check the database. Huh. A lot of this data's been classified. Here we go. Service record. Wow. That's a lot of commendations. Seems like she served with distinction as co-head of a UC Xenoweapons division. Faced tribunal at the end of the Colony War. And was dismissed from duty. Guess that's why I'd heard the name before. If she's former Xeno warfare, though, well, we can at least be sure she knows her aliens.
Xeno warfare doesn't sound good. I guess that's what they're releasing after Blade.
I'm sure she doesn't list it at the top of her resume. But considering her service record and her area of expertise, I'm not seeing a reason to think this request is anything other than genuine. Did your survivor, Hadrian, did she mention why she thinks this sample's so special?
Yeah, she's not sure what it means. She wants a Dr. Walker on Mars to analyze it, confirm it's a threat.
I see. This has been one of the more surprising debriefs I've ever been a part of. I did actually have another mission lined up for you, supporting UC system defense against the Crimson Fleet. But now I guess you have two options on how to proceed. Head to the UC Vigilance and help out SysDef, or deliver that sample. I'll make sure you've got the proper clearances for either path. Consider these your first official orders. And here, so everyone knows you're working with the Vanguard. Welcome to the Navy, Captain. Vanguard's also got some custom ship modifications. You'll be cleared for access to them next time you're down at the spaceport. Talk to ship services. Now, if there wasn't anything else, I suggest you move out.
With all due respect, why on earth would I do anything other than go straight to Mars? Ask about Percival at the Trade Authority. Or you can do deep cover. Nah. No, we're going to Sidonia, baby. That's what I'm doing. If I'm learning about these terramorph things, which are infinitely more
feel the age and
interesting, then that's what I'm gonna do. It's been a while since we were here. We were here kind of early game.
Crime's at an all-time low.
Because we had to help the people of the mines here, and that was quite a while ago.
Not many places older than Aquila.
How's it going? Can I help you? Yo, hey, what's up? You looking to do some shopping here at the Trade Authority? I'm Manaki. Feel free to ask me anything and I'll do my best to help you out.
this where I'm supposed to be? What's the strangest thing you've seen come through here?
Yo! This dude came in once trying to sell this whack-looking fish or something. It was still alive. He had it in this big plastic bag full of water and everything. Good size, too. I was trying to tell him I didn't know if we took in things like that, but then my boss came over and told me we absolutely did. And I had to process the sale and store the thing. Man, what a pain in the ass that was. Even weirder, someone came in and bought it like right away. The hell's that about, right? See you around.
You're not who I'm supposed to talk
If
to.
you're here to broker a deal, why don't you try someone else?
You're who I'm supposed to talk to.
Invoices can be collected from the... Oh. Not here for a delivery, are you?
I was told a man named Walker works here.
Worked. Past tense. Dr. Walker hasn't been employed here for some time now. A shame, too. We had such high hopes for Percival. I brought him on myself to do medical and biological consulting around the city. Not the sort of work the Trade Authority traditionally does. But we thought it had the potential to become a whole new type of revenue stream for our branch. I invested no small amount of personal capital into the endeavor. But then he decided to run off after a discipline issue. I presume the miners have him hidden somewhere. Plenty of cracks on this old rock. But at this point, it's probably for the best.
What sort of discipline issue are we talking here?
Dr. Walker decided to start brewing and selling his own pharmaceuticals to our customers below cost. Something his contract expressly forbade. As such, we requested our cut of the profits and began garnishing his salary. Perhaps a little too severely, but well within legal limits. It was around then that he ran off, abandoning his duty and his unpaid accounts.
Well, that explains why the miners would hide him. I can try and track him down for you.
That won't be necessary. The Trade Authority isn't interested in employing someone so unreliable. But we would like the money he owes us. If you can convince him to pay his debts, we'd be most grateful.
Oh, someone owes you bloodthirsty leeches money? Oh, I'm sorry, that's rude of me. I should apologize for insulting the leeches.
How much does he owe?
Why? Feeling charitable? I don't recall the exact figure off the top of my head, but with the interest it's accrued, I believe it's something substantial. So if you were able to find him and convince him to clear his accounts, you would have our honest gratitude.
I'm not your bill collector. I just need to know where to find him.
Yeah, get your own damn money. Looks like you could use the exercise.
Jesus.
Pity. Perhaps a little advance on my part might pique your interest. Visit the Sixth Circle, a bar on the lowest level of the city. If someone in Sidonia knows where Percival is, you'll find them there.
All right. Which we knew that also. I was kind of surprised it brought us here because the person we talked to on Tau City 2 was like, they're in the bar. But then the quest marker took us here. And then this guy's like, probably in the bar. And I'm like, yeah. All right. I'm going to end it here. This has been an interesting quest line already. Especially if we're going to deal with more of these Terramorph things. I like that a lot. Because we haven't seen anything quite like that in the game yet. Are your eyes open? Are you high? CB? CB, you alright, bud, or
Sometimes it feels
you
like
doing
the
okay?
UC forgets we're out here. But there'd be no UC if it hadn't been for Mars.
He don't look so. I think maybe he needs I think maybe he needs to take a little nap. Something is wrong. God, I swear, like every episode, there's like something, some bizarre thing. We'll get you fixed, but we'll get it all fixed up. Thanks for watching. See you next time for more Steven Plays Starfield. Jeez. What do you mean? This is Todd's perfect game. This is Todd's perfect game. So eager to go to Londinian, but won't stay in the depths for 1 minute. Well, let me explain it like this. So in the depths, it's dark, and you do not have a shotgun. I hope that clears that up. That's it. That's like the whole list. I can even be okay with dark if I have a shotgun. Shotgun helps a lot. You'd be surprised how brave you can get as soon as you're handed a shotgun. Link needs when the shotgun DLC comes out for Tears of the Kingdom, the depths will be easy. That'll be a piece of cake. We're going to do one more. Probably a little bit on the shorter side because it's already 3:30 something. I need to run and grab a drink quick, and then we'll do a little short one and see where this goes with the UC. So I'll be back in like 2 minutes-ish. That hits different in your ears. Like, that's right in my brain. Oh, 1600 from Graboblia says, "Hey Chaz, get him once Steven gets back, please." Butt clench McCoy. Wait, no. Clench butt McCoy. Clenching? It's fine. I'm just getting jumpier in my old age. But only from certain things. The scariest, as a reminder, the scariest thing of my entire life, the scariest thing I've ever had to go through, ever, anything, ever, was, yeah, you're already there. Hey, bro. That's the scariest thing. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Scariest thing. Many expletives. Also, another thing that I haven't touched in a long time, but I remember bringing me all sorts of fear, was Minecraft and being down in the caves. Like, that was a lot. That was a whole lot. Like where the creepers would just show up. That sucked. Anyway. We have a first-time chat from Dave in Scotland. Says, "I'm new here. Seen lots of negative things about Starfield Online, but game always looks cool when I watch. How are you enjoying so far?" The quick version. I don't think Starfield is a bad game. I don't think Starfield is a bad game. I don't think it's a great game, but I don't think it's a bad game. There's a lot of people online that are like, "This game's terrible," and I'm like, I don't think it's terrible. I just think that it's got a lot of like neutral energy. There are parts of the game that I'm like, this is genuinely fun, but there's also like parts of the game where I'm like, but why? Why these decisions? And if you are expecting like Skyrim in space, it's not quite that. It's not quite that. So I think most people can get some enjoyment out of it. I've been playing it for a little bit now, and I have enjoyed what I've played, but I'm enjoying what I play with the understanding that like I am not going to play it all. Like I'm going to play. I'm actually right now I'm on probably the last quest line I'm planning to do because I've heard good things about this quest line, and then I'm probably going to kind of like wrap up the main quest and be done. Because there's a lot of part of the game that is extremely mediocre, and it's so big and doesn't have things a lot in it. So, but like as far as like it's a bad game, I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't think that I'm willing to call Starfield a bad game. It's just got It just has some mediocrity problems. Muck says 100 times the size of Skyrim and 1/100th times the things to do. I know I've said this before. I'll say this one more time in case anyone hasn't heard me say it, and then I'll get back into the game. But one of the biggest problems of Starfield is that yes, it's huge, but because none of the areas are connected, you can't organically discover anything, and that sucks. That sucks. It's one of the most fun parts about Skyrim, one of the most fun parts about Fallout, is you are trying to get to a place, and you get sidetracked and you find all these neat things. Like, that doesn't happen in Starfield because it can't. It can't happen. If you're in one galaxy at one particular planet and the next part of the mission is to go to a different galaxy and a different planet, you're going to fast travel there because you have to. And once you get there, then you're there. That you can't organically discover anything. So that part of the game is lost, and that's sort of unfortunate. But are there some other things that the game is doing right? Yeah, sure. Sure. I don't like super love all the companions, but I think that most of them are pretty good. And also, the fact that there's only 4 allows you to, like, get into... get to know them better, and they have, like, their own personal quests. And all the personal quests we've done so far have been very good. So, yeah. Anyway, all right. If we're going to do one more... I need to, like, get to it. So let's do one more. Let's do one more episode today. And this one will probably be a little bit shorter because we're already pushing 4. I won't put a time on it because I'll disappoint myself, but I'll try and keep it a little shorter. All right. Speak to the miners at the 6th circle. That is what we were doing. Renee, welcome in. Check out CB McCoy's eyes. They are currently broken. We don't know what's happening to them, but they're just a little wonky. Yeah, I don't know what's... Oh, they opened! Oh, they opened! Oh, nope. They closed again. All right. It's fine. Now we're good? No. All right. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to more Steven Plays Starfield. We are currently on the way to the bar on Mars, on Sidonia.
The community center on P1.
It's the 6th circle.
Broken Spear's upstairs. Go drown yourself there. This bar's for Devil's Vets and their kin.
Wait, no, I haven't been to this bar. I've been to Broken Spear. Oh, okay, this is a different bar. There's 2 bars here. Adrian Sinan sent me. I'm looking for a man named Walker.
Doc Walker? Well, you're barking up the wrong...
Andy, you. Why don't you come here and tell me what some stray wants with Walker? Not every day a stray topsider wanders into my bar claiming they know people. What do you want with Dr. Walker?
I forgot there's just explosions here. It just happens. It's a lot of explosions. Oh, shoot. Is that Hadrian? It's a little blurry and in the background, but maybe. I'm making a delivery for Hadrian Sinan. Look, I even have proof she sent me.
That's so. Now, if that tag's a forgery, it's a damn good one. All right. Maybe she did send you. Or maybe you just know where to buy your fakes. But look, even if I decided I was going to help you get in contact with Dr. Walker, Percival made himself scarce for a reason. His debt to the Trade Authority. But if someone resolved that debt, well, Percival wouldn't have to hide anymore. Can bet that person would make a friend out of Percival, and the rest of us devils. And I'm always inclined to help a friend.
How much? Tell me about the Red Devils.
Red Devils were the meanest Marine unit the UC Navy ever had. Couldn't get in if you hadn't done at least one stint as a Martian Dusty. Made us tough, reliable. It's why they chose us as the handlers for the UC Xenoweapons. No other unit could handle that pressure. Percival, though, he wasn't a grunt like all of us. Science officer. Made sure the monsters behaved themselves around the Devils, and didn't with everyone else. But it was those monsters that did us in. when the colony war ended and the armistice came down, everything associated with xeno-weapons got shelved. Red Devils included. Now they're just a memory.
I'll see if I can get rid of the debt.
That's good to hear. Now, you want my opinion? Most straightforward way to take care of this debt would be to just saunter up to the authority and pay him direct, if you've got credits to throw away. Of course, rumor is the Trade Authority keeps all their records and collections files on a central server inside their storeroom. If someone was to break in there and adjust Percival's debt to something a little more reasonable, say a few hundred credits, I'd be happy to cover the costs.
I mean, clearly that's a crime. And doing it would just be terrible.
But, one friend of Hadrian's to another, Sidonia's full of old utility spaces. Wouldn't be surprised if there was one that let out right into the authority storeroom. Say, with an entrance behind the bar at the Broken Spear. Ooh, and you might need these. Now, what say you get out there and help Dr. Walker?
Hey, you may be Hadrian's friend. Come here.
Who are you?
Heard you talking with Lou, so you're going to help Dr. Walker?
Do you know where I can find him?
Oh, no. I mean, I've got my suspicions, but look, you're planning to help Percival, right?
I'm gonna try to.
Oh, good. Percival's a good guy. Listen, I know how you can do it without having to resort to any B&E. Aqueous hematite. Mars is full of it. People think it's just garbage, but Percival and I, we've been working on some projects in the deep mines, at least when he wasn't slaving away at his Trade Authority contract. But we stumbled on a way to make it useful and profitable. You give our research over to Octai at the Trade Authority, it should more than cover Percival's debt. That guy's always looking for an angle.
I presume there's a reason you haven't handed it over already.
Well, yeah. We were never able to finish the research. Spacers moved in and ran us out. Started setting up shop.
Oh, so it's a tiny little favor. Just mind the mine full of armed rabble.
But if you can clear them out, I can walk you through how to finish the research. Then you can give it over to the Trade Authority. They'll get folks working in the deep mines again. Jobs come back, I become a modern-day folk hero. Then I don't have to sleep on an inflated spacesuit anymore.
Not interested.
Up to you. If you want to avoid a bounty on your head, you let me know.
Well, there's also another option. The option is, how much is this? That's the other option, because I'm swimming in money, and if I can just pay off something and, like, move forward, that is probably more worth my time. Almost certainly.
Remember, most visitors can't wait to get off this road.
How do I even find out what you're... Hey.
Was there something?
I want to pay off Percival's debt.
Do you now? Very well. Let me take a look at his... Here. His current balance. And do remember, all transactions are final.
21,000 credits? That is a lot of money. And yet, I got like $300,000. Here.
Be cleared. Wonderful. Dr. Walker's debt is officially no longer our problem. You have my thanks. Oh, and if you do find him, please let Percival know I'm eagerly looking forward to never working with him again.
Shut up. It's the benefit of having this be a late game mission. We can afford it. And sure, I could use the time to go do other nonsense. Or I just give you $20,000 that I don't need.
Yeah?
Took care of the debt.
Did you now? Fine work. My end of the bargain then, I suppose. He's holed up in the old Red Devil's HQ. Place was sealed up tight after the UC shuttered our unit, but we snuck him in the back entrance through the deep mines. Good you're going in there, actually. Bunch of spacers moved in, not long after we got Percival set up. Don't expect he'd run out before they got taken care of, but I'm sure he'll appreciate not having to find out if I left him with enough rations. Here, the passkey. And I'll let him know there's someone he owes one hell of a thank you on their way down.
All right. Hey.
Percival's going to be real glad to have that.
I'm glad I didn't do any of your nonsense. There was another mission when we were on Neon where, like, we were doing, like, this main mission and we had to talk to this guy and he's like, I'll only help you if you do this thing for me. And I passed a persuasion check that was like, go to hell. And he was like, okay. And then we just ignored that and completely skipped it and went forward on the mission. And I'm about that. I don't want to have to deal with things I don't have to. That's preferable. Oh, wait, hold on. Where is this? It didn't show me where it was. Oh, God. It is... I'm going to have to walk there. Ain't I? Yep. Let me see the planet map. So, yeah, the surface map. I can't fast travel here? Nope, because you haven't discovered this location yet. And now it's time for one of the very, very fun, big air quotes, fun parts of Starfield. There are no vehicles, there's no way to run fast or anything, so I have to get here, but I can't land over there. Alright. Hey, chat. Dan will cut this out. So the person that was here earlier, Dave, was wondering to know about Starfield. Like, this is a very good example of, like, some of the nonsense in the game. Yeah, Haley says a mental health walk. Like, there are times, and usually if you're sticking to main missions, these things don't happen too often, but, like, there are times where it's like, you have to go over here. So then I gotta run over here. So here I go. And like, why? I don't know. Because it wants us to. Is McCoy running slightly askew? He is, because that just happens. I don't know why, but sometimes he's running like at an angle. Like, I'm pushing the stick straight forward. Oh, there he goes. He kind of he corrected himself. But sometimes he's running, like, sideways. No idea why. It is the look left disease. Sometimes his little head, like, swivels. The man can't see. Give him a break. Yeah, he doesn't always look to his left when running, but he often does. It's a little harder to tell. Yeah, he's doing it now, though. It is often. Alright, let's bring it back in here. Alright, so we made it to this hill. So that's where the ship was. So we ran all the way over here. Is that a bad guy? Probably not. I probably shouldn't just start shooting people. It's generally a bad look. But there is a guy over here, so hopefully he'll be, you know, nice. The abandoned mines. Oh, God! No, they are bad. Oh, man, y'all are bad? I should have started shooting. Abandoned mines. I'm not doing all this. I'm just going. The feeling when they are bad. I didn't think they'd be bad. Hey, Sam. Oh my God, they can. Oh, this is actually super convenient. Like to have them all in one convenient location to just shoot them. That's great. This is very. I'm going to start doing this. I'm going to do a map transition. Why does this guy not have a weapon? Did he get disarmed at some point?
Not like this. This ain't over. Not by a long shot.
Well, that was wild. That's the best way to kill. Absolutely. Berserker, Refined, Equinox. Whatever. Calibrated, Kodama. That's an expensive gun. Space Trucker Flannel. +5 carry capacity. Does mine do that? Oh, yeah, it does. They're the same shirt. Wait, no, this is a different shirt. That's weird. So this Space Trucker Flannel has higher energy and lower physical, and the one I'm wearing has higher physical and lower energy. That's a different flannel. Anyway, I don't want it. It's just a field full of bodies. I don't need that. I don't need that. Anyone else need some? Y'all were dead?
You can't catch them all.
There's more friends down here. God, this stupid weapon is so fun. I love the shoddy. Just fires so quick.
Tip of the iceberg. You can bet there's more spacers ahead. And probably behind, too.
Okay. I mean, they're not behind. They're not behind. They were behind. They were behind briefly, and then they weren't behind anymore. Probably a reasonable thing to just shoot some. I'm in danger?
You heard that right.
Why would I be in danger? Huh? Alright, that's the big one. Got a few little ones here. Okay. Who else? Is someone else over here? You're a little hard to see. Like, I know you're in the... Where are you? I can't see you. Who else is shooting at me? Oh, there you are. Anyone else?
Afraid your time's coming up.
Probably don't have anything good, do you?
Well, they don't need it.
There's nothing up here. Oh, well, hold on. Some ammo.
Time to die. Things are getting interesting. Hit 'em now. We'll pay for that.
Such a fun weapon. It's very fun. Where's the big guy that died? Because there was like, was it you? That's a valuable gun. I'll probably just sell it. Sam? Sam, we killed him, Sam. Let's get further in here. Okay. Percival's,
Spacers everywhere. Wish we could get rid of them all one day.
Percival's pretty far in here.
Hey.
Hey, wait a minute. Something ain't right. I don't know that guy. Hold on a second. you bring a knife? You can have a few more swings. Uh-huh. Alright. What do you have? Yeah, that I've seen that's bad, so I don't want that. Oh, there's another one. Oh, that was pretty good. You're dead. Okay. Anyone else? Permanently increase sneak bonus by 1% and melee sneak attack damage 5/5. That's nice. Nice little bonus here. I think everybody's dead because when CB McCoy enters into a room, everyone winds up dead. So I think we're probably good. Just give me this. Anyone else have anything? Probably not. Bodies just kind of went everywhere, so I wasn't able to keep good track of where everything was. Sleepy pack. Is there a cot? Because I would take a cot. A cot would be nice. Is that open already? Oh no, it's a master level. I guess I could just eat a bunch of shepherd's pie. Let's eat the shepherd's pie and the ham boys. God, ham boys is a good name. Just over here eating ham boys, chocolate, snack crackers. Shoot, I want snack crackers. I have some. I very fortunately have some. I've got some Cheez-Its. Oh shoot, I have Cheez-Its and Goldfish right now. It is very rare for me to have both. But I currently have both in my home. A product of Christmas. My mom gave me some Goldfish snack crackers for Christmas. Because I usually buy Cheez-Its, and I keep Cheez-Its around. I got both. I could mix and match them, which would be kind of pointless, because they taste very similar, but... Oh, here's a cot. Perfect. Take a little snooze. A little quick snooze.
I'm feeling good now. You feeling good?
The best part of adulthood is just getting in a car and going to a store to buy snack crackers and be like, I want snack crackers right now. It's even better if they're already in your house. Okay, where are we going? Sorry, I got so sidetracked with killing and crackers. I forgot what we were doing. This way. This looks correct. I think this is correct. Oh, someone's here. Oh, it's a heat leech. Hey, little guy. Can't scan the heat leech, can I? Alright, I'm going to kill you because otherwise I'll think you're an enemy on my radar. Alright, I'll be there in a second. What else do we have here? Refined Coachman, that's the big one. The microgun. Oh, these. Oh, this is the fun shotgun. I do like this one. This makes me feel like I'm playing like Doom or something. Oh wait, this is where do I go now? Oh no. This way? Perhaps this way. I'm actively heading the wrong direction though. Does it loop back around? Oh, there's some big guys here. There's some. I'm gonna have to be at least a little bit careful. Oh, Spacer Predator. I have a big gun too. Let me show it to you. I thought it was a nice little show and tell. Let's see what you got. Anything of interest? Yeah! Oh my god, did we finally find a spacesuit better than what we have? We did. The physical energy and laser or whatever is all better. It's all better. combat veteran, less 15% damage less, 50% less damage from human enemies, and weapons weigh 50% less. Weapons weigh 50% less? That's a very good thing. Wow. Wow. Hold on. I need to get changed. That's extremely good. Because, like, this is not awful. I've liked the Mantis spacesuit. It's had high numbers, too. You get less melee damage. You get more radiation resistance. You get 75% chance to reduce damage by 50% if you're not moving. Although, usually I'm moving. But this... Hold on. Check out my mass. Hey everyone, check out my mass. My mass currently is 217. So when I equip this, my mass should drop a lot because my weapons will weigh less. Oh my god. That is such a huge reduction. That's such a huge reduction. Incredible. Weapons are like the heaviest part too. That's very good. That's super cool. What a good find. And normally we find just stupid crap. What's the Big Bang? Oh, this is the special shotgun. That's right. This one's fun too. There's nothing else in here. God, I'm so glad we found that. We only find anything. Do I look like Boba Fett? I do. The other thing is, like, at this point, I feel like we can only get good items off of someone that's, like, level 45 or higher. Like, we're just not going to find anything of value or interest on anyone else because they're all too low level. It's a really unfortunate way to die. I kind of feel bad. Here, hold on. Just gonna, like... I'm going to try and help you have a little dignity here, so when your buddies find you, they'll be like, okay, there you go. Yeah, that looks a little better. What's happening in here? They're killing themselves. I'm not even in here.
Everyone run! Run!
Run is a good idea. You should definitely consider run. Is this something? We have a bridger. That's worth a lot of money, though, so, like, we'll probably sell it. And also, weapons, like, they weigh half. Oh, that's such a good spacesuit.
Yeah. I've had enough of this.
Are you still alive? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have anything. No. You gotta be a high level. If you're not a high level, you got the garbage. Yeah, the spacesuit is really just a way to hoard things. We're going to be able to hold so many things now. It's great. And it doesn't necessarily have to be weapons. I mean, we can hold more weapons if we want. But it could be anything.
That is a serious mining operation. I can't imagine.
Okay, I was like, are we getting somewhere? We are. Percival. Percival? You in here, bud? Percival? There's so many doors. Like, some of the maps in Starfield... Like, obviously, Starfield itself is huge, but it's like some of the maps are gigantic. It feels like labyrinthian. You just keep walking. Oh, God. Okay, well, let's, There we go. Let's jump that. We're still not to this guy. We're still not there. Oh, hey, this thing. We were told about this, weren't we? Hold on. There's that. That's very rare. It's got the 4 diamonds. Neat. I'll grab it because it's rare, even though I never do anything with this stuff. I guess the worst case scenario, I might be able to sell it or something. It just keeps getting bigger. Mars Research Facility XW. This is so big. This is so huge. Like, dear Lord. I think we're free of the enemies, though. I don't think there's any more enemies here. I'm jumping too high? I don't want to jump this high. Y'all got any cots? Probably a cot inside the thing. God, this is big. Like... Oh, I thought that was a space toilet. It's not. Percival?
So you must be the one who got me out of the red with the Trade Authority. Can't say I don't appreciate it, but I doubt you came all this way just to do me a favor. Now you want to explain to me why you're going around harassing nefarious old men by wiping away their hard-earned debts?
I'm here to make a delivery for an old colleague of yours, Adrian Sinan.
Adrian sent you. She's... Did she look okay?
If you consider getting gored by a terramorph and living is okay, then yeah.
A terramorph? She's fortunate to be alive at all. Hope you two had plenty of backup. So what's this she had you bring all the way down here after putting you in harm's way?
Tau Gourmet's own free-range, 100% human-fed terramorph cells.
Terramorph attack, huh? Not exactly sure why you'd be bringing that... Wait, Tau Gourmet? Like Tau Ceti Tau Gourmet? That's a joke, right? There's no settlement old enough on Tau Ceti to have a terramorph. Either someone's setting up the worst petting zoo in the universe, or if she made you come all the way for this... Let's get inside. I need to see these cells.
Meanwhile, Sam, who has not figured out how to make it over here, is like, we need to talk. Poor guy. He can't do that. It's not that he can't jump. I've seen the guy jump. He jumps desks all the time.
Really bend your ear when you got a moment.
It's not really the time. Can you be patient?
Gonna ask you to not touch anything. Got some projects in the works down here. I wasn't expecting guests. Oh, and Lou mentioned how you took care of the debt.
Just paid the whole thing off, huh? Hope it's obvious from my current circumstances that that's gonna be a gift, not a loan.
You good? This is wild. This place is big and he's the only one in here.
Abyss, shall we? All right, just get those cellular markers tagged.
Wait. Where are the markers? This can't be right. This sample, it's Londinian. I'll need to get this all in a slate. Adrian really gave you this sample. You're not lying to me? Because if you told me this was a hoax, and it'd be the best damn fake I've ever seen, I'd be mad and very, very relieved.
Sample's not a fake. I collected it from the terramorph myself.
Can't just humor an old man, huh? This sample, it's got all the indicators of the worst terramorph attack in human history. I presume you've heard of Londinian.
Adrian mentioned it. Sounded like quite a tragedy.
It was. An entire city wiped off the map. The swarms are so bad, they had to blow the spaceport and seal the place off from the galaxy at large. Not a lot of samples made it off the world from the time of the attack, but the ones that did, well, they look just like this one. I didn't detect any of the telltale signatures this specimen ever sat on a ship while it was alive, either. I don't think it was transported to Tau Ceti. This specimen, it grew there, faster than any Terramorph should. Which means, if we're about to start a new era in human-Terramorph relations, where big, sudden Londinian-style attacks can happen outside Londinian, that's not gonna end well for humanity.
That is the definition of an existential threat. Dear Lord.
So, you lugged this bad omen all the way here. You want to tell me what your plans are for it now?
You said the Londini attack was massive, right? Why is one odd Terramorph so scary?
Because until now, the Terramorphs that wiped out Londinian had the good sense to stay put. What happened there? It was a tragedy, but at least it was contained. So to find evidence for a similar attack on a different world, well, we don't have enough information to know precisely what this means. But I doubt it's good. So I'd love to know what it is you're planning from here.
Orders are to take you and that analysis to Hadrian. She should be waiting at the 6th circle.
The circle, huh? Could use a drink about now. Here, faster we take the lift to the surface. Not supposed to use it, but given the circumstances, I'm inclined to just ask forgiveness. Let's get going.
Cool. This place is gigantic? This place is very large? There's probably, my suspicion is that there's probably not anything of like interest or value here. It's just, I don't know. I continue to be blown away by the scope of Starfield often. Because like this place is gigantic. So many of the interior locations are gigantic. And it doesn't need to be. Like, look at all this. It's neat, but why? But why, though?
Xeno-warfare. UC's dark, dirty secret. Bastards.
Hey, Sam.
For a quick chat. I'd appreciate it when you're able.
Oh, shoot. What is this? Is this something? I was like, is this finally... There's something here? No. Can't even use this cot. Alright, yeah, there's nothing here. Maybe like some sort of bad-looking PlayStation Portable. Alright, I'll talk to you.
I don't got many friends, so I figure I gotta level with you.
Sure.
My past keeps showing up. I should get ahead of it before I get behind it. Hell, this is tougher than I thought it was gonna be.
Just take the leap and start talking.
Right. When I turned 18, my dad used one of his many connections to get me my first real job. That, plus the magical co-family name, meant I was shipping freight out of Aquila. If there's a way to take the wonder out of space, it was working for that outfit. Every milligram of helium-3 accounted for. Timetables down to the second. Too busy to ever really appreciate anything. Or even look up.
Sounds truly terrible.
And the pay? Well, it paid for my apartment, but that's about all I can say for it. So, an opportunity comes by from the boss man. He says, run this job, don't ask questions, and there's a bonus. Hell, I was still just a kid. I jumped on it. I knew I wasn't shipping some dried mangoes, but suddenly, God help me, it was fun.
What was fun about it?
Up until then, I tried my best to be the dutiful son. I hated it. But man, I tried. This was a rush. It's a thrill. Lying through my teeth to customs, even that shady delivery guy. It felt like I was finally, truly living.
This will not end well.
You think? So, more jobs started coming. And everywhere I went, suddenly dangerous people were much better armed. I'd hear about armed conflicts and civilian casualties. Innocent casualties. And I'd pretend that wasn't me. Maybe I wasn't smuggling weapons. Maybe I was carrying something else. As long as I never open the boxes, I can keep pretending.
Go on with your story, Sam.
Soon the boss man's relying on me, and the pay was nice. We also started partying a lot together. Hard. There are whole weeks that are blank. Never had a lick of trouble. Till I did.
Sounds like your boss took advantage of you.
Yeah, but it takes two to tango. To this day, I don't know what I was running that last job. But it was tasty enough, a whole mess of Crimson Fleet jumped me at the rendezvous. Yeah, a sane man would have been scared. But I looked at my pissant trading skiff's dual cannons and shouted, "Oh, this is on!" Yeah, I blew up one of the pirates before they realized that I was out of my gourd. I managed to get them down to 2 left before every system I had was fried. I was done. That should have been the end. But that's when the Rangers showed up.
I love that I have ballistic weapon system. Taking out fleet vessels with a skiff's cannons is impressive as hell.
I don't even know how I did it. Pure instinct. But it wasn't enough. And then, dependable and straight as an arrow, Lillian Hart came on the comm, and well, it's like hearing the voice of an angel. The Rangers took them out, no problem. All that's fuzzy, though. See, I passed out. And when I came to, Lillian was there. Seems the Rangers were impressed with me. Offered me a job. Yeah, by all rights, it should have been a prison cell, but Lillian, she saw something in me. And I took the job. And that's it. All my cards are on the table.
One of the weird things, and like other Bethesda games have this, but I feel like I've seen it more in Starfield than any of their other games, is that occasionally there's just not enough breathing room between each delivered lines, like to the point where they'll even like overlap a little bit. It's weird. I don't feel like I noticed it as much in some prior games. Like I don't feel Fallout 4 had it this bad, so it's really strange. Anyway. And Lillian knew you were a smuggler?
Officially, my cargo was destroyed by the fleet. Unofficially, hell yes, she knew. She jettisoned it herself. I don't know why she did it, but she stuck her neck out for me. And after she helped me sober up and put the mess I was back together.
You aren't that kid anymore. You're probably a better person for it.
Well, after I hit bottom, I learned a lot. Fast. But the thing that scares me is Cora. I mean, I gotta tell her someday. Sometimes the way she looks at me, I'm not worthy of that. But to see that look gone...
When she's older and the time is right, you have to tell her.
Well, ain't that something to look forward to? Just so you know, all this is why Lillian is something else. And I really need to own that. And have a tough talk with Lillian. Tell her about that follow-through you mentioned. Cora's at an important age right now. Every visit counts. You can't flake on her. Well, for now, let's do something more cheery. Like getting a root canal.
I tell you, one of these days, I'm gonna have to do... Anyway, let's do something more cheery. Thanks for talking to me, Sam. Oh, is there a dartboard? There's a dartboard. Oh, shoot. Eh. Anyway, that's it. Are my eyes better? I think my eyes are doing better. That's good. Next episode, finally get this guy back to the bar and see where this goes. I'm enjoying the UC so far. I like that it involves Scary Monster. Scary Monster fun. I enjoy Scary Monster. I hope we get to see many more Scary Monster and more of the time. I just hope there's a forklift nearby when we get there. All right. Game saved. Who? All right. A little shorter. Not super shorter, but a little shorter. Hey. Excuse me. Thanks for hanging out. Ain't nobody streaming at 4:30. Okay. All right. I thought maybe. No. But you know who is going to be streaming at 7? Tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, you can go to twitch.tv/MauMakes. Mau is going to be continuing her painting. She's working on her painting, which is a big painting. It's a big, big painting. Oh, Little White One says, if you do that guy's thing, it takes you to the same place you cleared out to get to Walker. Ah, well, crap. Could have saved $20,000. Mau big or Steven big? I mean, Mau big in the sense that, like, it, because she normally works on, like, her standard painting size is 18 by 24. And this is 20 by 30. Maybe? I think it's 20 by 30. It's bigger. It's bigger than what she normally works on, which is why we had to move the camera back. She called me in the last time she was streaming, and she's like, can you zoom the camera out? And I was like, no. It's not a zoom lens, so nope. But I can physically move the camera. It is a big boy. It is a big one. But she's going to work on that tonight. So tune in at 7, which is in like 2.5 hours. And see what she's working on. And I'm sure she's going to do a great job. And that's it. Otherwise, tomorrow morning, breakfast stream 9 a.m. Eastern. And then, of course, Friday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, Zelda. The continuation of Tears of the Kingdom. All right. Y'all have yourselves a wonderful Wednesday. I hope that I will see some of you over at Mau's stream at 7. And I need to figure out what we're eating for dinner. I'll figure it out.